As we prepare to reflect and meditate upon this morning's psalm, which is Psalm 116, let us pause first for a moment of centering in silence in order to allow these words to sink deeply into the depths of our being. Let us move into a time of formational reading, being formed by the Spirit through these words of the psalmist. Let us pause for a moment of silence. And now, I invite you, if you have the psalm in front of you, or you're viewing it on the screen, you may scroll down on your computer and on the web page there and find where we can read responsively in the psalm. And if you will please read the bold print, I will read all of it, so you may join me when it comes to the bold print. Psalm 116. I love the Lord, because he has heard my voice and my supplications, because he inclined his ear to me. Therefore, I will call on him as long as I live. The snares of death encompassed me. The pangs of Sheol laid hold on me. I suffered distress and anguish. Then I called on the name of the Lord. O Lord, I pray, save my life. What shall I return to the Lord for all his bounty to me? I will lift up the cup of salvation and call on the name of the Lord. I will pay my vows to the Lord in the presence of all his people. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his faithful ones. O Lord, I am your servant. I am your servant, the child of your servants. I have loosed my bonds. I will offer to you a thanksgiving sacrifice and call on the name of the Lord. I will pay my vows to the Lord in the presence of all his people. In the courts of the house of the Lord, in your midst, O Jerusalem, praise the Lord. And now I invite you to take a moment, if there is someone else watching this with you, to turn to one another and reflect upon this psalm. What words arose in your consciousness? What words stuck with you? What spoke to your heart? I invite you to, in fact, pause this video, turn to one another, or even just to yourself and reflect. So take a pause for a moment.